Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Erica. I am filming in front of the window today because it finally decided to be sunny out. So I feel like there's a lot of weird pressures and stuff going on in the world right now. 21 is not what I thought it would be. And I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. Honestly, I don't even really care that it's, you know, different or a struggle or whatever else. Like, there are so many things that are actually a lot easier than I imagined, and a lot of problems are imagined. And I know that, like, yes and no, obviously, there's arguments for both, like, reasons. There's arguments for both sides. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm sick and tired of being. I don't even know how to explain it because I'm at a point where I feel old, but I know that I'm not old. And inside I feel young, but I feel like I should be old. And so that doesn't really work together. And so when I'm going to work, or I'm taking university classes, or I'm working towards anything that I've been thinking about, I really wish it was easier to say. I don't know why it's so hard for me to figure out the words. It depends. And so this, talking to the camera, is kind of, it's, excuse me, it's uncomfortable at first. Not in a bad way. Honestly, I'm excited about this. Honestly, I feel like, sorry, I really shouldn't film in front of the window. I get so distracted. So basically, my question is that based on what your goals are, or my goals are, or whoever, it doesn't matter what age, based on that, how do you go about actually living a life that you enjoy without compromising on circumstances that come up? Like, say I really want to do this, but I can't afford to go to school. Or I really want to do this, but I also really want to do this, and I can't do them both at the same time. I probably can't afford to do both. And then you have bills, you have responsibilities, whatever else. How can you do that and feel good about it and continue to do it forever? Because I don't think that I'm that kind of person, and I'm realizing that, and that's kind of why I want to share this aspect of it, is because I'm thinking about what I'd like to do now. Like, in high school, I didn't think about at all what I wanted to do after high school until I was finished high school. So that didn't really help me out all that much. But I decided, like 2 years ago, that I wanted to try out some different things. And I finally did go to university, and I had that experience. I didn't love it. I didn't even like it, really. Like, I liked the classes aspect of things, but not enough, I guess. And I wasn't there long enough for it to make a difference. So, but I can talk about that at a different time. So basically, now I'm online, taking online university classes. I still don't love it. Like, I don't mind taking classes, but I don't really care about it. That's not really my goal. My goal is, I actually do enjoy working, but I don't like how I have been working, if that makes sense. Like, the jobs that I've had, that's just the way that it is, but that's not the way that I want it to be forever. And so for me, right now, I'm trying to figure out, okay, well, what is the other? What is the next thing? Because I'm struggling with figuring out life. And I know this is not a new struggle. Everybody faces it, probably many, many, many times in their life, and myself included. But my issue is that I'm at the point where I'm really frustrated. Or not even really frustrated. I'm really inspired, but at the same time, I feel limited because of where I'm at. I'm living in a small town. There's not a lot of opportunity for jobs here. I don't even really think that there is any job besides like having a business or like working for myself. Like I really thrive on creating my schedule. That's why I like online classes, and that's why I like even working part-time. I do like getting out and working with people sometimes. I do like, having that interaction. I like having that accountability. But I also just, I feel like it's a waste of time, and I don't want to feel that way. I haven't always felt that way. I know that it's good to get that kind of work experience, and I'm grateful for that opportunity. But now I'm at a point where I want to go to the next level, but I don't know if that means university, and I don't know what that means as far as career, because there isn't a single path that I've seen that I want to follow verbatim. And I used to be really frustrated about that, but now I'm in the zone where I'm like, that's a huge opportunity to create that extra outside the box life that I'm looking for. And so that's kind of where I'm at. That's what I'm building here. And I hope in some ways me figuring it out and this struggle can help somebody else also, because I know that there's lots of paths, and I know that there's lots that I don't know about, that other people know tons about or they are very familiar with. I'm not. I know a few paths. One that I feel like is a little bit more close to what I'm looking for as far as like creative studio work. And I'm ready, willing, and able to put in all the work, but I don't know where to put it at this time. And so as I figure that out, I'm going to document my journey, and hopefully, like I've got at least 5 things on the go that I might incorporate into my channel here, as kind of like okay, if I get through all of those and none of those are my answer, then I gotta go out and look for 5 new things. And so I will figure it out. I trust that I will. It might take time. But yeah, I'm really actually very excited about it. And I'm, with everything in the world that kind of like feels like it's trying to dampen things down, I feel like it's absolutely just as fair to go into life actually just as excited and ready to meet it as I can be, because that feels like a way better use of my time and energy, and I just really want to move forward. I don't want to go backwards. I don't want to stay in the doldrums. I've spent a lot of time in the doldrums and I'm done with it. So this is the journey, this is the start, this is kind of, I guess it's kind of episode 2. Get to know me. I'd like to get to know you too. I feel like there's definitely a community of people that I've seen that feel very similar to me. And many of them were in university with me. Like many of my friends that I met in university, like sure, there are a few people that are just like, yeah, I'm doing this and I'm going for the 4, 8 years, whatever it is, and I'm going to do this job at the end of it, and I'm completely certain in it, and maybe, and stick with it for the next 40 years. The other, they maybe finish. They maybe work in it for a few years, realize it's not for them. The other, they completely change their mind in the first year. So that's where I'm at. I'm technically still in my first year because I never finished. And I can talk about that more later because I will be talking about my fitness and recovery journey as I go along as well, because I do think that just as much as my mental and financial health are things that I'm focusing on, I'm also focusing on my body, because I can't do any of it if my body's not working right. And I'm still coming back from a pretty bad injury, and so I'm still technically in physiotherapy, but I'm almost done with that. I'm only going every other week now, and I've been cleared to do as much as I feel capable of for a long time now, or for definitely a few months. And I'm getting into running, so we'll see how that goes. I'll probably be sharing a little bit of a progress update with that as well. And now that all the snow is gone, hopefully for the year, I can go and do that outside now too, so that'll be good. I've kind of just been in a weird headspace trying to figure all this stuff out, but having a place to kind of just share that and try and figure that out feels really good too. So thank you for that. Thank you for listening. I know that there's, a big learning curve ahead of me, and I'm really psyched to share that. So if you want to follow along, please do. If you want to share your journey as well, where you're at, that's awesome. Please do. Yeah, I guess that's it for now. I'm gonna go enjoy the sunny day, enjoy the blue skies while they last, and then yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.